Hey, TikTok, I'm back with you to talk about episode 5 of X-Men 97, and it is a doozy. Let's just get right into it. Episode 5, titled Remember It, we see Genosha being inducted into the United Nations. And we have a couple X-Men traveling there for the celebrations. I really love seeing Genosha, seeing the mutants just be able to live their lives, or just be out open without being, persecuted for just being different. I really love this imagery of having both Magneto and Charles together at these statues. I think for them to be so different spectrums of how humans and mutants could cohabitate, or if they should even cohabitate, but both of them being so impactful for mutant rights despite their differences, and they were still friends. As we see Magneto try to live up to the expectations of his friend, leaving him in charge of the X-Men. But overall, beautiful, imagery here for this episode. And while they're at Genosha touring and for the celebrations, we are back at the mansion. The other X-Men are conducting interviews with this reporter who is a little bit messy. I'm going to get into that. And, we see Scott trying to do his part as the leader. It does feel performative until we get to this point. And I was trying to find a screenshot of the actual words he used. But he pretty much goes off when this reporter was questioning him about his son that he had to give away. And honestly, I would say I'm here for this, Scott. I've always liked Scott in the original show. The comics made me really respect him as not just X-Men, but the leader of the X-Men. And I'll probably do another video about that. But he basically tells the reporter, I have to put on the song and dance just so I can prove that I'm normal for you people. But I'm not normal. If I wasn't normal, you all would be dead. So I'm just 100% here for that energy he's giving. And I did have some theories and predictions by the end of the season, going to season 2, for what's going to happen with Scott. But 100%, I was here for this moment. This was iconic. He really read her for filth. And I was so happy he did that. I'm so happy that they're not afraid to go there with these characters. And really, again, this show is really undoing years of trauma that Fox put us through with those movies. And I'm so happy for that. But then we get back to the melodrama, because not after we does the interview and storms off, we think he's talking to Jean, when he's actually talking to Madeline. Jean kind of walks in on them telepathically and just kind of shuts it all down. But I love that. And she's mad at him for, still communicating with her clone, but she kissed Wolverine. And Wolverine had the good sense, where, this isn't really you. Let me just step away. You just step away, and talk to your man. And he's up here canoodling with her. The melodrama is I remember it well from the original series, but I think they've even amped it up more so here. Absolutely love it. And another one of my favorite moments is this. Pause, you want to read it. But I love it. Again, they've given whoever's been writing these episodes, kudos to you all, because this has so much truth in it that you can't do anything but, respect it. But, everything's kicking off on the gala, and we see Cable, and we actually see the Watcher. I didn't even notice it when I watched the episode. I watching reaction videos, and I saw people pointing it out and said, oh, the Watcher's here. And then Cable shows up, and things are about to, go to shit, and they kind of do. So the, Colossal Master Mode, whatever that thing was, shows up, destroying everyone. But that's what this does pull from the comics. I believe it's for Extinction. And they're using so many references directly from the comics in these episodes, and I absolutely love it. But this was very hard to watch, especially this part. Magneto's not only is he sacrificing himself to try to protect the Morlocks, but he also does it while protecting Rogue and Gambit. And he says this to Leech, and I believe that's in German. He said, "Don't be afraid," because he told Leech you never to be scared again. And I'm really hoping that within the next, I know episodes 8 through 10 are all focused on the life death. So hopefully in episodes, the next 2 episodes, we see them go back. We see Cable come back and try to hopefully be able to prevent this from happening. And there's some other characters people were talking about that may be responsible for this whole attack. I'm not quite familiar with those characters, so I don't want to speak too much on it, but it's something to look out for. But this was incredibly powerful. Seeing them come together, seeing Rogue and Gambit fight together, seeing Magneto, and what's crazy about this is because of his background, he's already lived through a genocide of people, his people, going through the Holocaust, only to see this happening on Genosha, where mutants are literally being vaporized left and right. Again, this show is so good. I was already happy that the show was coming back, but it really, I feel, has surpassed the original. And it's also one more thing I want to talk about, because y'all were dirty for this part. So not only did we lose Magneto, we lost Gambit, and for this to be the last line, like, you think we didn't notice that? That's petty. That is emotional damage to an insane level. But it helps the story of the show. I don't have any words. Like, I could even cry. I was too stunned by what happened. But this was a very powerful episode. And I also want to say they really need to hire Bo DeMeo. I don't know what that man did. Please hire him, because this is a masterclass on how you do a show. But anyway, that's my little thoughts on the show. Did you watch episode 5 yet? Are you still traumatized like I am? Let's talk about it. And I'll see you back for the next review. Bye. Okay, not bye yet. One last thing. Nightcrawler, he did it. Even though he needed a lot of screen time, he showed up when it mattered. And I'm from the little preview that they revealed, we're going to see more of him in the next episodes, which I'm very happy for, because I love Nightcrawler. I really do. He's one of my favorite characters. But okay, that's everything. Thank you for watching my video. See you next time. Bye.